Welcome to Earnings Central. In this video, we'll break down Lululemon Athletica's third quarter fiscal 2025 earnings. We'll cover key financial performance metrics and dig into insights from the earnings call. Let's get started. Starting with top-line revenue, the original estimate for Q3 was $2.36 billion. The company actually reported revenue of $2.4 billion, surpassing expectations by 1.7%. This quarterly revenue also marked a 9.1% increase compared to the $2.2 billion reported in the same quarter last year. Moving to adjusted earnings per share, or EPS, the original estimate for Q3 was $2.71. The company actually reported an EPS of $2.87, exceeding expectations by 5.9%. This result also reflects a significant 13.4% increase compared to the $2.53 reported in the same quarter last year. Now, let's dive into some additional performance metrics highlighted during the earnings call. Lululemon showed some impressive muscle in their numbers this quarter. One standout was their gross margin, which actually increased by 40 basis points. This might seem small, but in the retail world, that's a significant win. The company achieved this through smart inventory management and lower provision expenses. Speaking of inventory, Lululemon ended the quarter with an 8% inventory increase, which is actually lower than their initial guidance. This shows the company is getting more strategic about how they stock and manage their product lines. They're not just buying more, they're buying smarter. The store channel was another bright spot, with total sales increasing by 13%. The company added 63 net new stores since last year and completed 14 store optimizations. This demonstrates their commitment to physical retail, even in an increasingly digital world. Their digital channel wasn't left behind either. E-commerce revenue grew by 4% and now represents 39% of their total revenue. In today's retail landscape, that's a healthy digital presence that complements their strong brick-and-mortar strategy. Rounding out the financial highlights, their operating margin expanded to 20.5%, up from 19.8% in the same quarter last year. This shows they're not just growing, but becoming more efficient in how they operate. Now, let's shift focus to some of the key insights and takeaways from the earnings call. The U.S. market has been a focus area, and the company is laser-focused on stabilization. They're working to increase product newness, with plans to return to historical levels of product variety by Q1 2025. Their guest retention remains strong, and they see significant potential for revenue growth per customer. Internationally, Lululemon is on an aggressive expansion path. They're planning to enter new markets like Italy and expand through franchise models in countries like Denmark, Belgium, Turkey, and the Czech Republic. The international segment saw a remarkable 33% revenue increase, with China growing an impressive 39%. Product newness is a critical strategy for them. They're not just creating random new items, but strategically introducing new colors, patterns, and innovative pieces within their core franchises. Their tennis and play categories are great examples of this approach. Their membership program continues to be a powerful tool. They now have 24 million members, and they're constantly adding new perks and benefits to drive engagement. This isn't just a loyalty program, it's a community-building strategy. Lastly, their brand positioning as a premium athletic brand remains strong. They're differentiating themselves by focusing on high performance, high-style products and maintaining a primarily full-price sales strategy, even during promotional periods like Black Friday. Looking ahead, Lululemon remains committed to their Power of 3x2 revenue target of $12.5 billion by 2026. They're currently ahead of schedule, with a 19% three-year revenue growth CAGR compared to their 15% target. For investors and athleisure fans, this earnings call paints a picture of a company that's strategically navigating challenges, investing in growth, and staying true to its premium brand identity. That wraps up our recap of Lululemon Athletica's third quarter fiscal 2025 earnings. If you found this recap helpful and want to stay on top of more earnings reports from other companies, don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more quick and easy breakdowns coming your way from Earnings Central.